Welcome to today's soccer action featuring the Holliston Panthers against the Warriors of Medfield. I'm Tom Trainer along with Mark Winokur, and we are here broadcasting with HCAT today for an exciting game of soccer. Starting lineup for the Holliston Panthers. In goal, Melanie Coleman. Number 4, freshman Carolyn Sally. Number 6, Alyssa Brucato. Number 8, senior Sarah Winokur. Number 9, Sydney Brucata. Number 10, senior captain Elizabeth Mackey. Number 12, senior Charlie Getchell. Number 13, senior captain Emily Clapper. Number 17, senior captain Gabby Ramirez-Brodeur. Number 20, Wolfgang Hanna. Number 22, senior captain Alex Panaggio. And in the goal, 0, Melanie Coleman. Play is underway. Ball's bouncing between the midfield. Both teams settling into their game. First through ball. Gabby Ramirez passed it up the field to Alex Panaggio, just a little bit too much in front. Picked up by the Medfield goaltender. Both teams continuing to feel each other out. First opportunity for Medfield in the defensive end of Holliston. Medfield keeping the ball down in Holliston's defensive end. The throw in from the side. Charlie Getzel with a quick steal. Moves the ball back up to midfield. Nice throw in by freshman Carolyn Sally. She's cracked the starting lineup here in the third game into this young season. Playing back on the defense. Alex Panaggio on a quick breakdown on the outside, crossing it back to the middle. Medfield defender picked it up. Alex Panaggio working the ball up the sideline. Over to Hannah Wolfgang. Charlie Getchell with a quick step up and push it back into the box. Gabby Ramirez with the ball. Nice opportunity with Charlie Getchell pushing the ball into the 18. Gabby Ramirez got a foot on it. The keeper just got in front of it. Medfield taking a deep shot, but no problem for senior goaltender Melanie Coleman. Melanie doing a nice job this season, getting her goal kicks all the way up to the 50-yard line. Sarah Winokur with a quick steal in midfield. Gabby Ramirez picks up the ball, looking for her help. Back to senior Elizabeth Mackey. Pushes it back upfield. Sydney with the ball with a quick pass to Alex Panaggio on the right-hand side. Little battling going on. Alex working in the corner, a 2-on-1, looking for her help. A Medfield throw-in. Medfield with an opportunity on the outside. Just too much. Ball out of bounds. Nice job by Alyssa Bricata following the ball out. Nice throw in by Carolyn Sally there. Alex and Sarah working together. Medfield steals it back. Charlie Getchell pushing it back to the middle of the field. Sarah Winokur pushing it up to midfield. Just missed an opportunity there. Just unlucky. Sarah Winokur pursuing. Carolyn Sally on the outside with nice containment. Medfield switching the field. Charlie Getchell, nice job reading that. Charlie doing a nice job containing the offensive player for Medfield, resulting in a corner kick for Medfield. Their first real scoring opportunity of the game. It's a nice kick right into the middle on the 6. Nothing came of it. Holliston responded quickly, got the ball back out. Medfield pushes it out of bounds over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Medfield back on the attack. Quick drop in. Melanie Coleman picks it up. Both teams trying to figure out which side of the field may give them an opportunity. Nothing has opened up for either team at this point. 29 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first half. A 0-0 score. Sydney Ricotta with a quick pass up. Just a little too far in front of Sarah Winokur. Medfield kicks the ball out. Holliston switching the field. Just unlucky again. Another nice touch with Alex Panagio trying to feed Gabby Ramirez-Brodeur in the middle. Just a little too far. Hannah Wolfgang with a nice steal in the middle of the field. Start a transition back out. Medfield steps in and thwarts the attempt. Charlie Getcher with a quick lead to Sydney Ricotta. Ball's on the ground. Ball's out. Goalkeeper Isabella Brown manages to pick the loose ball up. Nice give and go. Gabby Ramirez pushes it back to the middle. Starting to see the chemistry. Oh, nice quick little bouncing blast by Alyssa Brucata. Right to the Medfield goalie. Starting to see the chemistry with Gabby Ramirez-Brodeur and Alex Panagio on this right-hand side. Working give and goes. Working switching of the field. Holliston doing a nice job putting the pressure on every loose ball today. Here comes Medfield trying to get something going. A quick outlet pat on the outside to number 8, captain Ainsley Marshall. Still moving the ball around. High ball off the end line. Goal kick for Holliston. For substitutions today for Holliston. Got number 1, Gwen Freely coming on. And also freshman, Mia Louisi. Quick break by Medfield. Quick bake. Melanie Coleman right there to scoop it up. So Gabby Ramirez-Brodeur and Sarah Winokur catching a quick breather on the sides. Carolyn Sally with a quick step in, push the ball back upfield. Hannah Wolfgang with a nice steal, moving it up, an opportunity to Gwen Freely, just a step short. Just a step short. Nice ball by Hannah right into the middle. The crowd's not liking the lack of call. A little grabbing and pulling out there. Sydney, the ball over in the middle. Gwen pressuring. Alex Panagio pressuring on the outside. Be a Holliston throw-in. You can hear the crowd cheering on the Panthers. Big crowd today, big crowd. Gwen back in there, pressuring. Another Holliston throw-in. Ball bouncing around. Alex Panaggio working the ball. A little pushing and shoving. Alex maintains control. Looking for her help. Elizabeth Mackey passes it back to Melanie Coleman. Melanie punches the ball back upfield. Ball back at the midfield. You can hear the crowd and the players are starting to ramp up the intensity a little bit. Charlie Getchell feeding it to the middle. There's Mia's on the ball. There it is. There's a goal by freshman number 24, Maya Louisi, with the assist from Charlie Getchell. Goal scored by number 24, Maya Louisi, with an assist from Charlie Getchell. Nice goal there by Mia Louisi on that, giving Holliston the lead, 1-0, with 23-12 left in the first half. First corner kick for Holliston. Sydney Bricata. Oh, what a beautiful ball. Beautiful ball, just a little deep. Carolyn Sally pushing the ball back in. Medfield looking for a quick strike, but no, thwarted by Emily Clapper. Nice job by Emily to be aggressive on that defensive move there. Medfield with a quick switch of the field, but Alex Panaggio right there. Again, Holliston being very aggressive to the ball. Loose ball in the middle field. Gwen Freely on the run. Gwen taking it to the outside. She's got help behind her. Good defense. Good defense by number 11, Teresa Patry. Gabby Ramirez-Brador back in the action, giving Hannah Wolfgang a quick break. A quick foul here. Holliston with a direct kick. Senior captain Alex Panaggio, very dangerous on these type of shots. Puts it low to the ground, through the wall. Ball's back out. Alex pushing it back into the middle. Ball's bouncing around. Goalkeeper Isabella Brown picking that bouncing ball up and moving it back out to the outside. Medfield trying to make a quick strike on the outside. Ball is taken back by Alyssa Brucata. Holliston called for an offsides. Referee calling a tight game. Big substitution package here for Holliston. Bringing in freshman Mia Wolfgang. Sarah Winokur's back in. Senior Juliana Papoulis is out there. Sarah Winokur hunting down the ball. And there's Sarah Winokur with the ball. Oh, the Medfield defender just gets a hand on it. Foot on it, I should say. Medfield bring the ball back up the field. Medfield with a deep ball, but easily handled by Emily Clapper. Ball out. And a Holliston throw-in. Quick ball up to Sarah Winokur, looking to switch the field. Medfield defender got a foot on it. Medfield goalkeeper came way out of the box to push the ball back up the field. Midfield, open player in the middle of the field. Number 17, Marissa Gorog. Holliston immediately getting the ball back. Sarah Winokur switching the field. Comes the freshman, Mia Wolfgang in there. Mia Wolfgang is the younger sister of junior Hannah Wolfgang. Two sisters out there playing together right now. Gabby Ramirez with the real tough tackles. A little extra shove in there with no whistle. Nice ball into Sarah Winokur. Sarah on the breakaway. A little extra pushing and shoving, all good and clean. Nice defensive play, nice offensive play. Sarah out there battling with Annie McCarthy, defender, a freshman. This game is everything you would expect in the traditional rivals between Holliston and Medfield. Two solid programs in all sports going head to head. Another long throw in. Carolyn Sally battling on the sideline. Number 14, Jamie Hirschfield. They got a nice little battle going. Alyssa just pushing the ball back up to Sarah Winokur. Sarah taking it to the outside. Sarah's got a step on her. Got a little step on it. Oh, that should be a corner kick. Yes, it is. Nice job by senior Sarah Winokur. Gets the ball to bounce off the defender. It'll be a goal kick for Holliston. Sarah Winokur coming off on a substitution for Gwen Freely. Alyssa Bricata taking the corner. Good. Oh, ball never came in the field of play. .37 left in the game. Continues to be back and forth. Hannah Wolfgang working hard in the middle of the field is rewarded with a quick give and go. Ball out. Holliston throw in. Mia Wolfgang and Juliana going off the field. Alex Panaggio returns. Medfield throw in. Elizabeth Backey doing a nice job controlling the back of the defensive line. Moving the ball to Carolyn Rose. Carolyn Rose takes a skid on the track. Just like her dad taught her, she wiped off her knee and she's back in the field of play. Another Holliston throw-in. Elizabeth Mackey once again so stable on that back line. Quick push up the field. Alex Panaggio is on the roll. Midfield goaltender pushes it out to the outside. It's going to go out. It'll be a Holliston throw-in. Nice fake by Alex Panaggio to get the ball down the field. Medfield playing with it. Gwen Freely. Just keep moving the ball up and down the sidelines with throw-ins right now. The crowd cheerleading for that sideline photographer, Nancy Winokur. The crowd extolling the Panthers to let's go. Again. Another Holliston throw-in. Alex Panaggio with a deep throw to the bottom end. Gwen Freely keeping it in play. Medfield gets it back. the end line, be a goal kick for Medfield. 9:45 left in the first half. Holliston still leading 1-0. Timeout called by Medfield. Welcome back to the action. The Holliston Panthers are taking the field. Soccer fans, Medfield starts this possession with a goal kick to return to action. Elizabeth Backey moving the ball to the middle of the field to Emily Clapper. Emily over to the outside with Charlie Getchell, trying to start it up the outside. Just out of bounds. Well, we just had a mishit here. We got a ball. Elizabeth Mackey takes control of that pretty quickly. A little pushing and shoving. Referee calls it a Holliston ball. We throw in Holliston. Nice job by Elizabeth, keeping herself between her and the offensive player for Medfield. Medfield push the ball back in, no problem for Melanie Coleman in the goal. Melanie surveying the field. Position yourself for a big punt. Sydney Bricata with the quick steal. Just a little out of the reach. Medfield's looking for that quick strike. They're trying to dump the ball deep out onto the sidelines and try and use the speed for their outside offensive forwards. So far, the Holliston defense doing a nice job of shutting that down, turning it right back up the field. Called a foul on senior Emily Clapper out on the far side. Holliston sets up. Midfield's going to have 4 or 5 forwards from the left. All crash the goal. There they go. Melanie Coleman with a good fist on the ball to deflect it out of the play. Well done by Melanie Coleman. Holliston ball. Medfield coming back with a quick strike. Pushing the ball, but taken away by Hannah Wolfgang. Oh, called a trip on Alex Panaggio. Medfield working to advance, setting it up. Look to drop the ball right in the middle of the 18. That's what they did. Nice job by Melanie to let the ball go deep. Melanie heading off next year to Simmons College to play basketball. Nice dual sport athlete. Little ping pong going on right now with the ball. Back out of bounds for a Medfield throw in. Hannah, nice job on her forward. Interrupt that play, push the ball back up. Sydney Bricata on the outside now. Sydney making a quick run. She got Alex Panaggio on the right side. Nice job by the Medfield defender. Nice job, the senior, Casey Chen. She's also captain for Medfield, taking that ball back away from Holliston. Senior captain Sophia Gustafson trying to push the ball up. Substitution. Alyssa Bracata going back out. And Mia Luisi coming back in. So you got 3 freshmen getting plenty of playing time here for the Holliston Panthers. Nice job by Coach Chadsey to build the bench, build that strength for coming years. A nice ball by Annie McCarthy to pass it down the left side, but Carolyn Rose Sally in there to step in, deflect it back out of bounds. Ball bouncing around. Gabby Ramirez clears the ball out just short of midfield. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first half. A 1-0 game in favor of your Holliston Panthers. Alex with a quick feed into Sydney Ricotta. Sydney's going to use that speed. Sydney, another dual sport athlete, runs track. Using that speed. 2 defenders close and able to get a foot on it. It's a nice ball by Alex Panaggio to get Sydney on the run. Alex going off to Syracuse next year to play soccer there. Well, that's a handball that wasn't called. Charlie giving a little extra push there. Mia working hard trying to get the ball back. Medfield just pushes it downfield. Elizabeth Mackey right there to stop the attempt. Holliston throw in. Alex up to Gwen. Gwen Freely trying to push it forward just a little too far. Medfield picks the ball back up. Mackey up to Gabby Ramirez looking to send Alex. She sends, just unlucky. 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Very good half for both teams. But the score favors the Panthers of Holliston. Hannah Wolfgang pushing it back up the field. Sydney on the outside, trying to get control of it. Bounces around, Holliston throwing, a quick throw. Quick throw over to Gwen. Gwen back to Sydney. Sydney still with the ball, and the 18 with a quick shot. Just left of the goal. Nice work by Sydney, pushing the ball, trying to make something happen. Gabby Ramirez with a quick header. Alex Panaggio working with the ball. Keeps possession. Goes around the defender. Nice job by Alex to try and keep it from going over the goal line. Just unsuccessful. Be Medfield goal kick. Gabby Ramirez very aggressive there. Got the ball. This goes out of bounds. Throw in by the junior, Caitlin Whelan for Medfield. Alex Panaggio, almost got it taken away. Nice work by Alex. this point, it's got to be under a minute to play. Carolyn Rose pushes it out of bounds. Medfield throw-in. And there you have the end of the first half. A great half by both teams. The score, Holliston Panthers 1, the Warriors of Medfield nothing. We'll be back to start the second half. Welcome back, HCAT fans, for the second half of the Holliston Panthers versus the Medway Warriors. Holliston with the first half lead of 1-0. A quick throw in by Holliston. Alex Panaggio pushing in the middle. You got Sarah Winokur and Sydney in the middle. Sydney pushing it to the outside. Coming back inside, looking for help. Alex on the run. Just a slight missed opportunity. Sydney tried to push it forward. She had Alex Panaggio making a run from the left. Just missed an opportunity there. I'm sure we'll see that again. Elizabeth Mackey again with the steal. Settling the ball, pushing it back upfield. Still working it. Medfield trying to bring it right back. Hannah Wolfgang gets in the way. Gabby Ramirez in there now making swift contact with the ball. Quick touch off to Alex, who punches in the middle to Sarah Winokur. Sarah turning on the Jets. Medfield goaltender does not get a good foot on it. Ball's loose. Medfield gets a hold of it. Gabby Ramirez back in, takes a shot from the outside. Ball bounces, the goalkeeper picks it up, Isabella. Quick strike out the field from the goaltender. Pushing it up to number 8, Erin Sullivan, the sophomore. Medfield trying to move the ball up the field. Alyssa Bracata with a nice job getting a foot on there, push the ball out of bounds. Another throw in here. Emily Clapper pushes it back up. Medfield trying to push it in. Just a high pop up. Hannah Wolfgang pushing it back down the field. Hannah still with it. Looking for some help. Still with the ball. Bouncing at her feet. A through to Sarah Winokur in the middle. Unlucky. Just a quick loss to the ball. A whistle on Holliston for a push. Medfield with an opportunity. Carolyn Rose Sally gets it out of the playing field. Medfield pushing in a deep high ball. Melanie lets it go out. Be a goal kick for Holliston.
Let's go, Fred! Come on, Panthers!
Ball just bouncing around in midfield. Alyssa in there, steps in, passes it up to her sister. Sydney trying to make, she's got it, bouncing around. Oh, just loses it. Gabby keeps it in play, pushes it in the middle. Sarah Winokur controlling it, over to Hannah Wolfgang. Hannah with a shot from the 20, just wide left. Nice opportunity, pushing the pressure up. Ball just bouncing around in the middle again. Listen, oh, with a push, no whistle. No whistle. Let them play, the refs are saying. Let them play. Elizabeth Mackey pushes it up, out on Medfield. It'll be a Holliston ball. Hannah pushing it up to Alex. Alex tried to feed it into Sarah. Defender had the position. Ball still loose here in the middle. Out on the Medfield, be a Holliston throw-in. Back out on Holliston again. Medfield has it at the middle. Charlie steps in, intercepts it. Ball's out of bounds. Wait for it to come back in. Sarah steals it. Oh, just unlucky there. Right on the sideline. Tried to keep it in. It's a little too far outside of her reach. Medfield with a nice ball to the middle. Nice defensive stand by Holliston. That was a nice ball played to the middle of the 18 box by Medfield. Holliston defense shuts it down.
Let's go, Panthers! Let's go, Red!
Ball out of bounds. Another Holliston throw-in. Spinaggio with it. Knocks to Sydney. Sydney look for the switching of the field. Lista picks it up. Trying to get over to Carolyn Sally. Carolyn kept it in. Sarah Winokur hunting it down. Going to the goal line. Just one step too far. Goal kick by Medfield. Right to Gabby Ramirez-Brodeur. Emily Clapper aggressively going after the ball. Medfield passing it back to settle it. Nice feed down the outside. Won't be a problem for Elizabeth Mackey. Elizabeth passing it right back up. Oh, just unlucky. It's a little too hard. Alex Panagia with a nice job to turn it. Just got a little bit outside of her. Midfield trying to strike again. Emily Clapper in the way.
Nice, Gabby.
Ball stare at the midfield. Alex Panagia stepping up to go after Gabby Ramirez-Brodeur. Wide open in the middle now. Defender coming up hard. Oh, nice job by the Medfield defender to come up behind Gabby and steal the ball away. It's a nice play by the Medfield defender.
Nice covering, White. Come on, Brad, get in there!
Sydney trying to pass it into the middle to Sarah, but the defender had the position. There we go. Medfield bench imploring the Warriors to keep the ball down on the Holliston side. And the Holliston fans respond by, well, let's take it the other way. Gabby Ramirez pushing the ball out. Sydney picking it up on the outside. Using her speed to go around the outside. She got the step on her. Tried to feed Sarah Winokur. Just a little too far in front. Hannah, one touch to Alex Panaggio. Out of bounds on Medfield. Got a substitution. Sydney Brucata going out and Gwen Freely coming back in up on the forward line. And referee starts play. All right, we got a goal kick by Medfield. Just under 28 minutes left to play in the second half on HCAT TV. Oh. Alex working it again. Hannah with the cross into the middle. Gwen, oh. Gabby pushing it back in. The Medfield defense is pretty tall back there. The senior captain, Annie McCarthy, very tall, and you saw her height work to her advantage there a minute ago. Gabby over to Sarah Winokur. Sarah bringing it back to the middle. Hannah with the quick run. Hannah looking for an opportunity. Pushing it in. A little too much. Wide right of the goal. Holliston with a little burst here. Starting to stay more in the offensive side of the field. See if they can't capitalize on this. Carolyn Sally keeping the ball in play. Hannah works back up to Sarah Winokur. Back to Gabby Ramirez. Over to Alex Panaggio. Nice little give and go by Hannah and Alex. There it is. Alex coming up on the outside. Crossing it right in the middle. Just unlucky. A little bit behind Gwen Freely. Nice opportunity. Nice give and go there with Alex. Emily Clapper working on the ball. Stolen by number 2, the captain, Sophia Gustafson. Medfield making a run. Quick give and go. Elizabeth Mackey's right there on it, though. Elizabeth doesn't give him an opportunity to do anything with it. And Gwen Freely with a great steal. All caused by Elizabeth Mackey being able to step in on the outside and control the forward. Medfield with a throw in on the side. Carolyn Rose, Sally pushing it back up the field. Medfield goalie way out of the box. Trying to position it. Medfield now pushing it back up high. Elizabeth Mackey centering the ball out. Gabby Ramirez working. Alyssa Bricata. Alyssa up into the middle. Senior captain for Medfield. Annie McCarthy stops out. Ball's back out. Sarah Winokur's on top of it. Sarah working hard on the ball. Just unlucky. Holliston stepping up their chances the last few minutes. Really trying to pressure. Good ball moving by Holliston. A lot of give and goes, 1 and 2 touches. Alex with a nice turn to the inside. She's got a step. She's got a step. She takes a shot. Oh, nice defensive play. Number 21, the defender, Annie McCarthy. Nice job getting her foot on it. Good work by Alex to push it up, changing her body position to try and push it to the outside. Got a substitution here. Sarah Winokur going out. Sarah going out. And Mia Luisa coming in. Got a corner kick. Alex Panaggio is setting up for the corner. Holliston deep in the box. Alex curls it in right on the 6. Gabby's right there with the shot. Nice one time by Gabby. Medfield defender stepped in front of it. Another throw in by Holliston. Here comes Medfield. Medfield trying to make a quick stab up the middle. Elizabeth Mackey pushes it out. Emmy Clapper pushes it back up to the middle. Right to Mia. Mia over to Hannah. Hannah trying to start it in the middle with Gwen. Gwen's going to use that speed. Back to the Medfield goaltender, but right to Gabby Ramirez. Brodeur. Gabby one times it. Real nice one touches from Holliston right now, giving us an opportunity to push the ball up. Get that opportunity to rip it. We just need to rip it. Hannah pushing it back. Mia working on it. Feeds it into Gwen. Gwen's free. Goaltender picks it up. Good job by Mia to push that inside to Gwen. Pace of play is absolutely increased here. Coming up on 20 minutes left in the half. You can see Medfield now is just trying to push the ball deep and look for their speed, but Holliston's defense is up to the challenge. Mel taking her time, delivers her punt. Gwen picks it up. Medfield once again just kicking the ball down the field, looking for a mistake or looking for that quick blast. The defense ready. Nice job by the Holliston Youth Lacrosse ball girls today, working the sidelines. Thinking someday they're going to be out there playing for the Panthers. And we hope they are. Nice goal kick by Elizabeth Mackey. Holliston with the ball back at the midfield. Charlie Getchell making a run down the sideline. Very nicely done. She's got Hannah Wolfgang in the middle. No, Medfield kept it in, and then they went out on their own player. Another substitution. Sydney Bricata going to give Alex Panaggio a break here. You will see Alex back in a few minutes. Get a breather for the final push. Charlie pushing it into the middle. The defender Gwen's in there. Ball's loose. Defender gets hold of it. Defender was out of the goal box, but the ref let it play. The goalie was over the goal box, and the ref let her make the throw. Gwen pressuring hard. She's got a step on her. Oh, nice recovery by the defender. The ball's back in the middle. Sydney, work it. She's got Hannah behind her. Hannah trying to push it back up just a little too much. That all started with Gwen Freely working in that corner. Gwen, nice hustle.
Go, Taylor. Got pressure on. Let's go.
Medfield with a quick punt down the field. Elizabeth Mackey coming on. Medfield's in there. Medfield has the ball. She's got an opening in the middle. Medfield misses. Melanie Coleman picks up the ball. Melanie pushing the ball back up. Call a handball on Sydney. Medfield looking to capitalize. They have all their forwards to the left of the 18. Dropping it right there. Melanie should have no problem with that. And Medfield's called for offsides.
Come on, Panthers. One more. Go, Red. Let's go, Panthers.
Mackey pushes the ball up to Medfield. Gabby heads it up a little further. Ball's just bouncing around. Nobody has ownership of it. Sydney gets bumped off. No, the referee's letting him play. Loose ball there. Charlie with the steal. Alex trying to get a... Oh, that was Sydney. Sorry about that. Hannah and Sydney working together. She has Charlie on the outside, on the left side. Charlie makes a run. She's got a great opening. Charlie makes the run now. It's a great idea by Charlie to take that outside run. It'll be coming. Young Miss Sally pushing the ball back up the field. Sydney's got a chance. Oh, he's going to call Sydney for a push-off. Wow, that was a cheap one. Handball by Medfield. Mackey lines it up and gives it a rip right into the middle. Gabby working to get control. Mackey settles the ball down, pushes it up to Mia. Mia gets shoved off the ball, but stays with it. Stays with it, still working, gets the ball back. Nice outside ball to Gwen Freely. Gwen pushing into the middle, centers it. A shot on the goal, nice save by the keeper, Isabella. That was a great pressure by Gwen Freely. A substitution. Here comes back Alex Panaggio and Sarah Winokur. Gabby Ramirez going off for a breather. Gwen Freely going off for a breather. Let's see if the Panthers can capitalize here. Ball's out. We'll have another Holliston throw in. Charlie Getchell, polite young lady saying thank you to the ball girls. That's what we talk about, good sportsmanship. Sophia Gustafson, the captain for Medfield, trying to push the ball up to the middle, but taken away by Holliston. Sydney Bricata with a burst of speed on a ball from Mia Louisi. Sydney working it. Got it on the outside, working. Where's her help? Looking for help. She's going to make a cross. There's the cross into the middle of the box. One time, ball's loose. Mia with a shot. Nice job by Mia. Didn't hesitate and let it rip. Goaltender right in the correct position right there. Good ball moving by Holliston, though, to get that opportunity. Medfield working here now. They got an opportunity. They got one wide on the outside. Oh, misplayed by Medfield. Wood played. They had Aaron Sullivan coming down the outside. Didn't see her till too late, and Aaron loses the ball. No, they're saying it went out on Holliston. Medfield trying to push it back in. Oh, no shove there. I'm not quite sure what the referees were seeing. My HCAT spotter, Mark Winokur, couldn't believe that wasn't called. Right over the top of Annie McCarthy there. Here comes the ball again. Sarah Winokur trying to get the ball still on the offensive side. Sydney now using her speed on the left. She's going to be able to keep it in. Yes, she does. Oh, unlucky. Certainly the pace of play is favored Holliston in this half. The ball has been down on the Holliston offensive side most of this half. We're coming up on 13 minutes left to play. So a lot of time left in this game. Elizabeth Mackey switching the field. Carolyn Sally just misjudged that one. The ball went right under her feet. But Alyssa Bricata was there to clean it up. Hannah pushing it up, pushing it to the inside. Oh, Sarah Winokur, 4 or 5 steps right behind that one. Love the idea of pushing it through the middle. There's Medfield now working the outside. Alyssa aggressive. Every time that ball's loose, you're seeing a red shirt on it. Here's an opportunity right now. Medfield, but Carolyn Rose gets up enough to get a foot on it. Disrupt the play. Alyssa in there. Medfield with a shot to the outside. Melanie Coleman, no problem. Taking her time. No sense to rush in the clock. Hear the crowd looking for another goal. Medfield working the ball on the outside. Elizabeth Mackey steps in front. Alyssa Bricata cleans up the mess. Mia has it. She got it to the outside. Oh, just a little too far for Sydney. But Sarah Whitaker, Sarah closing in. Just off her foot for a Medfield throw in. Nice long throw by the freshman for Medfield, Morgan Riley. Holliston with a throw in here. Another substitution. Sydney and her sister Alyssa going out. Gwen Freely came in. Gabby Ramirez came back in. No push. We got a push now. Look like, there you go. The crowd got the referee to change his mind. These Panther fans are very intimidating. All right, Elizabeth Mackey setting that up. Mackey's going to look to drop that right at the top of the 18. That's exactly what she does. Sarah Winokur's right there. Ball's bouncing around. Alex Panaggio with it. Gwen Freely working with it in the corner. Gwen with a nice turn. Tries to push it to the middle. Mia over to Alex. Unlucky, goal kick. And we have a timeout on the field with the 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second half. 1-0 Holliston. HCAT TV will be right back. Called us back to play. Your HCAT team's ready to go. Here come the Panthers, and here come the Warriors of Medfield. I expect this to be a spirited 10 minutes right here. This would be a big win for Holliston, especially in the Tri-Valley now, having beaten Hopkinton. Taking care of business today would go a long way to boosting the confidence of the team, and especially sending a statement in the Tri-Valley. Gwen Freely working. Her and Sarah Winiger doing a little double team in action. Ball's loose. Emily Clapper picks it up, pushes it back up. Ball's loose. Gwen's, no, defender pulls it back up. Charlie was aggressive there. Medfield pushes the ball back in. Goalkeeper, senior captain Melanie Coleman picks it up with no problem. Ball's in the middle of the field. I'm not sure if it's a throw-in or they called Carolyn Sally for a trip. No, they did. They called Carolyn for a trip there. All right, Medfield's looking to drop this again right on the 18. They've got 5 forwards on the right-hand side. Ball's a little short. Elizabeth Mackey with her heads up. Medfield with a shot on the ball. The ball's still loose. Ball's bouncing around in the middle. The Holliston defense is trying to get back on top of it. Ball's free. Holliston comes away with it. A lot of bouncing around back there. Nobody could get a foot on it. Holliston prevailed. Alex Panaggio now. Alex bursting down the middle. She's got Gwen down the out on the left side. One touch to Gwen. There you go. Mia keeps it out of bounds. Alex with the good run up the field was getting ready to make the pass off to Gwen. Lost her footing. Medfield trying to quickly move the ball back down. Elizabeth Mackey switching fields. Gabby Ramirez trying to put back up. Sarah Winiker working on the outside. Pushes it inside to Alex just a little too far. The Medfield defender picks it up. Here we go again. Alex is working. Alex steals the ball away. Again, she's got Gwen coming to the middle. Here it is. One touch to Gwen. No, there's a goal. Unassisted goal by Alex Panaggio with 7:25 left. Goal by senior captain Alex Panaggio, unassisted. We have a goal kick for Holliston. Mackey delivers the ball up. Comes right back on a wild bounce. Emily Clapper out on the ball. Melanie Cohn charging. Melanie, no problem picking up the ball. Ball up to the midfield. Holliston fans encouraging. There's Gwen. Gwen's got the ball up. She's got Alex to the outside. Alex has a one-on-one opportunity here. She pushes it to the middle. Just misses the ball. Alex trying to go again. That was a clean tackle. The defender got the ball. Alex was looking for the call there. There you go. Gabby just stole the ball in the middle, pushed it into Gwen. Gwen's turned around one time. Gwen takes a shot. Just high. Wasn't completely unbalanced. Nice opportunity. Gabby doing a nice job to push that into Gwen. Sarah Winokur off. And Sydney Bucata back in. Coach Chadsey doing a nice job keeping the speed players in and out, keeping them fresh. Ball's in the middle here. Medfield, if they looked up to the outside, they have an opening on the outside. Nope, Holliston shuts it down, pushes the ball out.
Let's go, Red! Come on, Panthers! Protect! Come on, Panthers!
Throw in by Medfield. And back out by Medfield. No, they're calling that it was off. Went off a Holliston player. Gabby heading the ball out to Mia. Mia pursuing hard. Nice job by Alex Panaggio to steal the ball away, but it went out. Charlie Getchell just missing. Midfield pushes the ball into the middle. Emily Clapper brings it out. Pushes it out of bounds. Be a throw in for Medfield. Charlie Getchell just right over the top of her head. And it'll be a goal kick. 4 minutes to play. 2-0. Elizabeth Mackey in no hurry to get this kick off. Take your time, work that clock. Beautiful kick right to the midfield. Ball's at the 20-yard line. Charlie Getchell gets pushed off the ball. Clean play. Here comes Medfield with a cross to the middle. Outside behind the goal. That'll be a goal kick with Holliston. 3:20 left to play in this game. Ball's bouncing around in the midfield. Charlie Getchell's hunting it down back in her defensive end. The left footer clears it out off the defender, or actually off the Medfield forward, and the Holliston throw-in. Emily Clapper hunting it down. Great anticipation by Emily to get that ball out at the defensive end. There it is. Melanie picks the ball up. Forward of Medfield, Julianne Dilberto trying to get that ball back up in there, but pushed away by Holliston. Gabby now putting a long ball down the side to Gwen Freely, using Gwen's speed. Gwen still has it, still has the ball. One times to Alex, just out of reach of Alex Panaggio. Hannah Wolfgang gets it back. Hannah taking the shot from the outside. Holliston continuing to pressure. We're under 2 minutes to play. And Tri-Valley soccer action here on HCAT. Mia working hard behind the ball. Ball's moving around. A little push and shove, and the referee's not blowing the whistle. And he was letting them play. One gets the other. Red throw-in. No hurry here. No hurry, Holliston. Carolyn Sally taking her time with a big throw down the side. Medfield trying to push this back in. They got a little pushing and shoving going on. Medfield's throwing. Mia trying to push the ball up the field, but it went to the defender. Medfield taking a long, long shot. Melanie letting that go. She is in no hurry to get that ball. At this point, we're probably less than a minute to play. And Elizabeth is taking her time. There's Elizabeth putting the ball back in play. Gabby trying to head it up. There's the game. A big win for the Holliston Panthers. 2-0 over the Medfield Warriors. Thank you for watching HCAT TV, and we'll see you at the next game. Thank you, Midfield Warriors. Congratulations, Holliston Panthers.